A night after clinching their 12th consecutive Interior Conference regular season title, the Vees were back home Saturday against Alberta Valley, rematch of last year's Fred Page Cup final, and it was a playoff-like atmosphere yet again between these two. Sharky Noack making his BCHL debut. He was sharp. There's one of his 19 saves on the night for the Penticton product. Callum Tung was excellent as well at the other end. He was the first star, stopping 37 of 38 shots, and here's some body of his work early on in the first. Fraser Rogers and Tim Hogg here on the highlights, brought to you by the Penticton Herald. And Anselmo Rego trying to stir the pot, as that's his MO, Tim, and he was excellent, one of the best Vees forwards tonight.
Yeah, he's kind of the straw that stirs the drink for the Vees a lot of the time, and he was in it early and engaged early, and he got rewarded for it later in the game, but very important player for the Vees.
After a scoreless first, Sharky Noack tested there by Braxton Buckberger after that steal, and there's an excellent save for the Penticton product, playing in front of his hometown family and friends at the SOEC, but Lenny Greenberg spoils the party, makes it 1-0 for the Bulldogs midway through the second, 11:40. Good play here by Lucas Buziol to find him on a backdoor feed, and a shot underneath the glove gives the Bulldogs a 1-0 lead midway through the second.
Just a play down low here that kind of allows the defense to crash and the point man to come in there, and shot through traffic beats Noack.
So Greenberg's fourth of the year made it 1-0 for the Dogs midway through this second period as they get the all-important lead on the road. Vees, though, had a really good second period push. They fired 21 shots on net in that middle frame, but Callum Tung was excellent for a large portion of that sandwich stand. The Bulldogs almost doubled their lead there on that point shot that went just wide. The Vees here tied the game. Excellent work by this veteran line. James Fisher, sweet dish to Anselmo Rego. Tim, he ties it at 18:44, his 10th. Great patience by Fisher.
Yeah, we talked about Rego a little bit earlier, but James Fisher equally as important, particularly in this hockey game. He was our energy player of the game here.
Yeah.
Plays like this are why. He was physical, and not only is he physical, he's very skilled to make that play.
Nice dish to Rego, who scores his 10th with 1:16 to go in the second. That tied it. Going to the third, 1-1, as it's anyone's game. But the Bulldogs, they had a good push in the third. Opening shift, in fact. Braden Blade's point shot tipped in by their leading point getter, Nicholas Beneteau. Gets his 16th of the year, 29 seconds in to that period, as he scores goal number 16 to match his sweater number, 29 seconds in for number 29, and it's 2-1 on a great tip. No chance for Noack.
Yeah, just a drag to the middle here, and there's nothing you can do about that as a goaltender. Unfortunately, just changes direction back against the grain of play there, and unable to track it down. It's 2-1 Bulldogs.
Despite that goal against, Sharky Noack was very sharp in that final frame, as he made a couple nice saves in tight. There's one on Lucas Buziol on a one-timer in front. Then on the doorstep as well against Braxton Buckberger to keep it 2-1. One more for good measure here as he makes the backhand glove save off Hayden Stavroff. The Vees as well were trying to press in the third, but there's just not a lot of room out there in that third period. Only 14 combined shots, 7 each side. Vees were pressing, but maybe too many miles on the tires after a busy weekend. They fall 2-1 in regulation, just their third loss at home, as the highlights are brought to you by the Penticton Herald.